have to do when you come here. Good evening, everyone. I really have a lot to say, actually. First of all, thank you, Anu, for inviting us, really, because sometimes we get so caught up in the glamorous world of Bollywood that we don't really think beyond our own lives. So thank you for giving us some humility, and I'm so glad that I've, in my small way, been able to be a part of MAMI this year. It's really beautiful. All you guys have worked with a lot of heart, and thank you so much, and I promise I'll be here every year. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Right now.
Okay, then come.
Okay. Firstly, I'm really so happy that I'm here. This is the best award ceremony I've ever been to, because I can feel everyone's passion, love, hard work, and whatever you guys have done. I mean, as filmmakers and as all of you all to put up this event, I'm so overwhelmed, and at so many moments through the evening, I was, very overwhelmed. So I hope next year and the years to come, this happens every year without any of the things that you have to face this time. I don't know what all it is. So yeah, and I'll do everything in my capacity to contribute to this festival. Thank you. And the international competition jury for the Silver Gateway of India for Best Actor goes to Martin Ozion, I think, because it's in French.
The pronunciation.
Good evening to all of you. Really, this evening has been very rejuvenating for me. I think nothing brings people together or unites countries like cinema does. And we have like cinema from all over the world in this festival, the Mumbai Festival. And I was so surprised to learn that they had so many hiccups, because I feel such festivals are very important for people who make films from their heart, because this is where they get to show their talent. And they are from a niche, they make niche kind of films, and they need this platform to show their talent. And these films need to be seen, to be rewarded, and to be recognized. So I'm so happy to be here today. Another thing I would like to say is that, yeah, I'm like at a loss for words, because I saw so many young people here today, such bright faces. And sometimes when you're working in films for too long, there's a veil of cynicism kind of that, you look at films in a different way after a while. But today it was as if, it just cleared out, and I can see the talent, I can see the brightness, and I can see the hope. And I think we, as, the guardians, like I say, the guardians of the galaxy called cinema, We need to give them all the tools, the encouragement. We need to give them the accessibility and everything they need to be more creative and better at their art. So thank you so much for calling me, MAMI and Hindustan Times. It's wonderful to be here. Thank you for a very, very inspiring evening. So thank you.
They are now going to unveil a film which is actually on empowerment of women. We don't actually have it on the teleprompter, but my kids happen to go to school with Priya Tanna-san, so I know all about it, and I've been following it in the news, and we'd love Madhuri ji to say a few words.
This is a lovely film made by Vinyl and produced by Mr. Kurvilla. It talks about women empowerment. It talks about violence against women. I feel, to see a change in society, you have to be the change. And I was very fortunate to be associated with this film. All of us are, we have a responsibility towards people who don't have a voice. So it's wonderful to see when people who do have a power, give the voices to these people who cannot speak. And this is one such film, whether it's, child rights advocate, being an advocate for child rights, or bringing a change in the society. I think we all are responsible in our own ways to take that step and make that change happen. So I would like to thank all the people in this world who are making that change, making the difference, and this film is dedicated to them. So as we unveil it.
I'm really happy to be here. I'm really upset that I wasn't here this entire week. I was traveling. But I'm so glad I could make it for the closing night. I'd just like to say that it's so important, I think, for our city of Mumbai to really sustain this festival. I know that this year the festival went through a really rough time. And I'd like to start by thanking all the people who actually created the festival, thought of it and brought it till here, these last 15, 16 years. All the very people who were behind it from the first year. And the Anil Ambani group for the last 5 years has supported this festival, and I'd like to thank them as well. And all the various people who came forward this year when help was needed. I think probably as one of the people from the film industry, it's my dream that the Mumbai Film Festival, MAMI, finally becomes a destination that filmmakers from different parts of the world look forward to. A festival that filmmakers and actors from different parts, talented people from different parts of the world would like to come here and share their time with us, their work with us. I'd really like to see this festival reach that stage. And I think that is possible if we all put our minds to it. So I think Anu and Mr. Narayan, we should look forward to a wonderful festival next year. And I think that the film industry who has, I think, over the years, the Bombay film industry over the last few years has not been so supportive or so aware and so involved, would like to now be involved. We really have to make this our own festival. And I think that's the spirit with which it started. I remember I was part of the first year as well, when I gave an award to Dev Saab. So I remember that emotion with which it actually started. And somewhere along the way, even I kind of forgot all about it. But in a sense, I'm glad what happened this year happened, because I think it reminded all of us that this festival means a lot to us. And I think we can really come together to make this festival really grand in what it is and warm as it has been. I really hope that all the people who've come from different parts of the world have had a good time. I hope that you guys have enjoyed the festival. You have, huh? Good. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad to hear that. I think that also this festival really gives an opportunity for young filmmakers in Mumbai and in other parts of India to showcase their work. You know, as we saw some young talent in the under 25 section, etc. So it's really nice because we are trying to. This festival is also kind of the breeding ground for young talent, giving them an opportunity to show their work, and that's wonderful to see as well. So for various reasons, I think that we all need to make sure that this festival goes from strength to strength. I'd like to congratulate all the winners today. I'd like to congratulate all the people who took part in the festival, and thank all the volunteers and people who worked so hard to make this possible. I know that a lot of people have worked day and night on this. So congratulations to MAMI for having such a successful outing this year, and I hope that it goes from strength to strength. Thank you. Thank you.